Alright, what's good? It's Magoo. Alright, I'm pressing the button for like the 20th time right now. I just had 1,000,001 emergency vehicles firing like a bat out of hell through the neighborhood, causing a whole bunch of noise. I don't know what's going on out there, but whatever's happening, yo, I pray for the best. For real. Yo, go ahead and hit that like, that sub button. Also, aside for praying for the best outcome right now to the Most High, I also want to give a shout out to our first responders. Our first responders do a very, very, very tough job. And they must always be shown appreciation because that is a tough, tough, tough job. And one thing I hate to see is first responders who don't take this job as serious as it really is. All right. Now, with that said, also shout out to you martial artists out there who are first responders. You know, I used to train with this one lady who was a nurse. I was like, oh, this is very empowering. But, you know, I once asked her, like, hey, why don't you do grappling instead? Since you're in such close contact. And, you know, she proceeded to tell me, like, what do I need grappling for when I could just punch somebody? I'm like, he's going to punch a patient in the hospital? And, like, she had no answer. Like, yo. Anyway. Anyway, guys, so, yeah. So I did make it through training yesterday. I did make it. And, you know, I was a little let down when things started. Well, as things progressed, rather. Because today, you know, we had a guy do the combat conditioning course. And he came to class. Like, Chaos Combat Conditioning is a class that I take at my gym that is like a watered down version of a CrossFit class. But it's excellent. It's excellent. It helps with so much. So much. Like I wouldn't have made it this far without that class. Like that class showed me that it's a reason why I lift weights, and lifting weights doesn't really mean real strength. You feel me? Like, you may get some more power, some more pop from that, but when you're not tuning the muscle, like, it's like you can build the muscle all day, but in terms of training it for a certain use, like, that's totally different. You feel me? You do not need to lift weights to do martial arts at all. You don't even need the exercise. You don't need to work out. Now, how long you gonna last? You feel me? Like, that's the next question. How long you think you gonna last? So, but you know what I'm saying? When you have that strength, when you have the muscle and everything to pour into your technique and your skill, it just helps with the learning curve so much. So, like, I'm looking at the combat conditioning class as a means of really improving and harnessing my ability to move in an athletic way consistently. Like, it could be anything. Jumping around, doing push-ups, doing burpees with a ball. Like, throwing a ball, slamming the ball to the floor with full strength. Slamming a rope to the floor in different motions. Holding certain positions. Like, I'm doing this shit where I'm walking with the wall, and you know, I'm walking from one end of the room to the other with my feet on the wall and my hands on the floor. Now, the crazy part about that shit is that you're doing this, and after a while, it's not the arms that's the problem. Your arms, let me just tell you, you're walking from one end of the room to the other on the wall with your feet on the wall, and your hands on the floor. After a while, the hands, the arms, that's not the problem. The problem is your core is weak. Like, you feel me? Yo, this shit is wild. It's an arm workout. It's an arm workout. Yes. It's an arm workout. Because you're walking your arms. Yes. It is an arm workout. But you realize you cannot continue to do the arm workout if you do not have a strong core. Yo, so now it's like, you feel me? And this shit is crazy. Because you understand how to have explosive movement and sustain movement through this chaos combat conditioning class. And on top of that, you learn how to breathe through it all and stay focused. You feel me? And not quit. And we had a guy come through, and then the motherfucker didn't come this week. Now, I'm not going to be mad because you never know. Life happens. But damn it, I want somebody to come to that class and come consistently. And I know your ass is serious about getting in there and grappling at a high enough level if you're doing that shit. Let me tell you something. That's an excellent workout to really start. I always say my week starts on Saturdays for some odd reason. Like, I just feel like it starts on Saturdays. Like, Saturday is like the day. Because Friday, I mean, I just tear myself up. I just let myself completely go. Like, I eat. I do all the nastiness. Like, yo, word. It's just ridiculous. Like, bro, come on. Friday night is like the end. Shit. Now, when Saturdays hit, it's a different ball game. And I wanted to see guys in there. I wanted to see them in there. I wanted to see guys in there even for 12. Sure, yeah, I had a couple of guys. Shout out to y'all. But still, you know, I feel like if we're really on the path of getting better, we should be showing up. I hate having to say this over and over and over, but don't tell me you about it and you ain't showing me that you about it. I'm sick of that. I want my training partners there. I go to combat conditioning class. I bust that sweat on the floor. I fucking run out of air in that bitch. I don't care in that bitch. Because I want to be the best I can fucking be. You know why? Because if I'm not, I feel like I'm gonna fucking die. I feel like I'm gonna fucking die. Like, man. Anyway, go ahead, hit the like, hit the sub. Alright? We training. That's right, we training, baby. We getting ready. Tournament coming up soon. And don't forget, I got that big announcement coming for y'all soon. Word, stay tuned with that one. Yes, we are getting closer and closer. Just laid some more groundwork. So I still got another idea. I still got to do some more stuff. But announcement coming. I'm going to set everything up. Stay tuned. There we go. All right. It's Magoo. Oos.